I'm not sure yet kung pasok Miss Kuh, but there is a song ni Josh Groban from the movie AI na For Always. It is such a beautiful, beautiful song na I've always wanted to sing it. So if I get the chance to find the music for it, I will. But if not, I would love, love, love to sing You're Still You again because it's been a while na hindi ko siya nakanta.
Oh, you have to sing that.
Yeah.
It's so beautiful.
Definitely.
No, don't even think about it. You gotta sing it. Well, ako kasi I cannot even choose one song, but the Streisand songs are really, as I said, it's like, you know, it's like my life already. Although I have sung other songs, not Streisand. But for the Streisand songs, you know, Somewhere is really close to my heart. And everything else. Lahat siya. But for the Legrand, I love What Are You Doing the Rest of Your Life. It's such a romantic song.
So for the set, is it just you two coming up with it, or the producer has the last say, or is it just you two?
Si Miss Kuh lang has the last say.
No.
No, I'm kidding.
We have a director,
Yes.
Carlo Rosa is directing the show. Siyempre, a little arm twisting and a little bit of, you know.
It's collaborative naman, sir.
Oo.
Okay, that's it for me. Thank you.
I think the big challenge will be to par down so many choices.
Correct.
Yeah, yun ang challenge on which songs are gonna make it out of that long list of possibilities.
Right.
Hi. Pwede malaman kung gaano ka-close yung music nila sa music ninyo?
Oh, sa akin, very, very close. In the beginning of my career, I love musical theater. I believe Josh Groban does a lot of musical theater now. And Streisand, of course. With Legrand naman, mas kay Miss Kuh yan. Miss Kuh, kamusta?
Well, if you're comparing it, for example, to the albums I've made, well, my first album was all Tagalog by Canseco. I don't know if I sounded a little bit like Streisand there in some of my hagod. Maybe not, because I don't like to, you know, to sound like her. But if it comes out, it's because, you know, I have been singing a lot of her songs. But maybe the Azarcon, some of the English ones, you know, like One More Try, parang nadidikit dun sa, napaparehas dun sa mga Streisand songs. Ano pa ba? Help Me Forget, yung mga ganyan. Yun, dun lang naman ako pumipili ng mga kanta eh, na if the Streisand songs sounded good, you know, sa boses ko, siguro dun ako pinapartner din nung, you know, my composers also think of what may sound good for me. So kaya that's why maybe they gave me songs that sound like the Streisand songs.
Can you promise to sing Windmill of Your Mind in French?
I'm not French. I sing La Vie en Rose, but it's not Legrand or, you know. That will take a long time kasi. The other songs, the other Windmills of Your Mind, the other songs, baka ma-sacrificial if I study that. Because French is a very difficult, you know. But I will listen to it. Yeah. Meron pa si Streisand na French na Autumn Leaves eh.
Maybe for the right price, we can try to study it later.
But we are singing it in English anyway.
Good enough.
Yeah.
Hello, hi. Just want to commend the one who made the poster. It looks really beautiful.
Oh,
So magical.
Is Isa here? Look, see, she's
Thank you.
It looks so glamorous and elegant. So
Thank
among
you
all
very
the posters
much.
I've seen. Anyways, I just have a question. With so many foreign concerts nowadays, everybody goes crazy for. Are you guys confident that people will watch this? You still believe that PM concerts should have a needed push, or do you think that there's already a stable market for OPM or local concerts? And for Christian, once you tie the knot, will you be taking a break from work, career, or for a while to enjoy married life? Thank you.
I'm sure that you will, no? Kasi mga 1 week.
For a bit,
One day.
for a bit, a few hours.
Yes.
A few days, definitely to spend time with the wife. Pero we are both also working, so in a few, maybe a few weeks, yeah, and then back to the grind again. As for your question, there's no one answer to that. There are so many possibilities. Sometimes it's the economy, sometimes it's the market, sometimes it's the marketing, sometimes it's the niche. There will always be an audience for OPM. There will always be an audience for foreign. I am one of those na, hey, if you like foreign, yeah, I like foreign too, go ahead. If you like OPM, please support OPM. Does OPM need a push? Yes, always. It always needs to be pushed. Hindi ko lang gusto yung parang laging sinasabi na lagi naman kasi mas maganda yung foreign kaya yung production value kaya doon sila pumupunta. No, we also have lots of beautiful concerts and musicals now na are world class as well. It's just really reaching and touching the right people, I think.
Yeah, that's a good question, and I do agree with Christian, his point of view that in any kind of show, it depends on how exciting you make the promo, the promotions and all that. Of course, the concept has got to always be, good with the artists that to put together the concept. Just like this one, I think people know that we sing these songs. And I believe that people are excited to see it. I just wish that OPM, being an organization, would actually make intentional efforts to, let the local producers and artists know if there are, foreign artists coming. Sana merong calendar so that hindi nagkakatapatan. But it also helps, we also help each other. It's not that we're against the foreign artists coming. It's just that, syempre, they don't see the foreign artists all the time. They don't live here. They don't perform here all the time. So that's the reason why, syempre, and also their music is, the radios are flooded with their music. You cannot beat that. That's international. People are excited about that. I mean, we sing their songs. Pero sana nga, wag yung tinatapatan. Yung parang there's no consideration, especially for the local artists. Lalo na pag Valentine's. You don't even need to bring a foreign artist in the Valentine's. Kasi, flooded na with the local artists. And they don't need to be on Valentine's. They will sell anyway, di ba?
Yeah, that's true. Last question, do you have anything, because you both are very successful in your careers, do you have anything else you would like to achieve? Any other dreams that you would like come true?
Ako, a duet with either Streisand or Groban later on in life. Why not? If I'm able to dream
You better
big.
do it soon with Streisand. She's not getting any younger.
Do you have her number ba with the address?
Hindi ko pa nakukuha.
At the address lang, so I can wait in that corner where your mom was.
But well, I'm turning for my solo years. I'm turning 40 next year. I started 1978, if I'm not mistaken, with the Ensalada Band, and then I moved to create with Sandra Chavez, who later on became my manager, my first manager, to put together the Music and Magic, and I guess the rest was history. So next year, ang ambition ko is to put up my museum. I hope matapos. But the museum will have, the story of how I came to know our Lord Jesus Christ. Because for me, that's the highlight of my life. I believe that if I didn't find Him, I would just have been, a singer singing, people's songs, people's compositions. But finding Christ, I believe, and telling them how the journey happened is very meaningful, especially when the young people come. We are putting that together at the Hacienda Isabela. We're building a museum there, and I'll also be showcasing my most favorite paintings, and also I will be doing some sculptures in the garden and inspiring little children to just start, art. At the same time, finish an album of all Tagalog songs entitled Ikaw, all the songs that have Ikaw, which hopefully I'll be able to finish before Valentine's, and then a book of pictures with friends, hopefully be able to, scrounge the 40 years of pictures and write-ups and all that. But more importantly, it's the story that will inspire people to, to find God in the middle of all the chaotic things that happen in our careers and all that, because that is where the meaning comes in.